One important factor in climate communication, or in fact in social psychology, is cognitive dissonance. And my suggestion is to factor in cognitive dissonance as a source of opposition to climate action. What is cognitive dissonance? That's shown on the next slide. You see this beautiful couple. They look like real globetrotters. You may easily believe that they're saying, we love nature. Nature is so beautiful. We want to be out in the open air. All the time. We are big fans of biodiversity, environmental policy, and so forth. The problem is this picture is taken in New Zealand. This couple has flown there from Europe. So what they find important, their values, their beliefs, is in conflict with their action. And whenever this happens, a conflict between what people are doing and their beliefs, their values, the norms they are adhering to, their identity, we are talking about cognitive dissonance. And this cognitive dissonance induces feelings of unease because we want to be identical with us. We don't want to be split up between our action and our concept of who we are. And if someone tells us, look, what you're doing there is detrimental to the environment, then we feel uneasy. And there are actually 3 ways of dealing with cognitive dissonance, 3 ways people are responding to it. And I'll show you on the next slide. So first of all, let us remember again, cognitive dissonance is perceived as a dangerous threat to our identity. So there is a strong impulse to avoid the negative sentiments associated with it. We want to protect our integrity as a person. And what can we do? The first reaction could be we adapt our action to our beliefs and values. So this couple could say, okay, I understand flying to New Zealand is contrary to our values, our beliefs. We stop doing so. This would be fantastic. Some people are responding in exactly such a way. Other people are saying, I don't like this feeling where my action and my values go into different directions. Let me change my values. Maybe I find the idea of being a globetrotter, of moving around in different countries and cultures much more important. So these people would not change their behavior, in that case flying, but would say this value of intercultural exchange and being open, making new experiences all the time, moves up on their value ladder. The third possible mode is we learn to cope with ambivalence and ambiguity. We reflect that we cannot be always coherent, and you could call this a muddling through strategy, which is quite useful in coping with our day-to-day lives, because these lives are full of conflicts and contradictions. Next slide, please. So the question is, what does this mean for climate action? Adapting our action to our beliefs and values, or adapting our beliefs and values to what we do? And I would say in many cases, those people who are critical, skeptical, or in opposition to climate action often are people who have chosen to adapt their beliefs and values to what they do. Because, for example, they may be using a car on a daily basis. They know that it's problematic in terms of the environment, and once they're made aware of that, they start finding explanations and reasons and integrate this into their personality. And it's good to know this mechanism to build counter strategies.